Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to more Premier League predictions. This time we're predicting match week 18 for the Premier League. Hopefully you're all going to enjoy the video. If you do, drop a like and subscribe as always. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's predict these 10 fixtures. We begin with the derby, or is it a derby? Palace against Brighton. I think looking in on it means more to the fans involved, of course, with any derby, but when you look at these two teams, you don't necessarily think is a fierce rivalry like you would with Rangers and Celtic. That's an obvious derby for me, but this one, not so obvious, but I bet to the fans involved, it does, of course, mean something. In this one, though, I think it's going to be a tough game. Crystal Palace, of course, got a point at the Etihad. Not many teams will get that this season. As for Brighton, just lost to top of the table Arsenal. In this one, I think it'll end a 1-1 draw at Sellers Park. Moving on to the Friday night game, and it's Aston Villa hosting Sheffield United. Now Sheffield United yet again with another defeat last time out. As for Aston Villa, still getting the results. Magnificent. 1-0 down. The red card for Brentford in their game really did it and let Aston Villa back in. Up to that point though, I thought Brentford were brilliant until that red card. In this one, I think Villa get the win quite easily at home. Incredible home record it is. They extend it here 3-0 to Aston Villa. Off to the London Stadium, West Ham hosting Man United on the Saturday lunchtime. West Ham, of course, just got knocked out of the Carabao Cup to Liverpool against Man United, who just played Liverpool in their last match, a 0-0 draw. They would have been happier with that result compared to Liverpool. But in this one, I think it's going to be a tough game for both involved. But I just see Man United getting the 3 points. 2-1 at London Stadium here for the Red Devils. Off to Craven Cottage, another team reaching the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. It's Fulham as they host Burnley in this one. And I do think Fulham get another win here. They really have been an underrated side this season. I think they get another 3 points here and a 3-0 win over struggling Burnley. Moving on, we go to Kenilworth Road, where last time out for them it was another repeat of the playoff final with Tom Lockyer really unfortunately collapsing during the game. All my wishes go out to Tom Lockyer and his family for a speedy recovery. But it is quite scary that is the second time it has happened in just a few months as well, twice in the same year. But as I say, speedy recovery, and I thought both the Bournemouth and Luton Town fans were tremendous in the way they handled the situation. Not much you can do from the stands, but they showed their appreciation when the players clapped them after, and that game will be replayed against Newcastle in this one. It's not an easy game, but Luton Town are at home, and I think they get a sneaky draw here, 1-1. Now the next game has been postponed. It was Man City are meant to take on Brentford, but as you know on the channel, we always do the games in the match week order. So this one is postponed. I don't know when it'll be played, but my prediction for it is Man City to win 3-1. So when it does eventually happen, hopefully get that one right. Moving on, we go to the City Ground, and the visitors are Bournemouth. What a thrilling game this was last season. Bournemouth running out 3-2 winners. A lot has happened for both of these clubs in the last week. Nottingham Forest parted company with Steve Cooper. He brought them back to the Premier League after taking over the club at 24th in the Championship. Yes, it was early on in the season that he took over the club, but still a remarkable job he did at Forest, taking them all the way to the Premier League and saving them from relegation last season. They've now appointed Nuno Espirito Santos, of course the ex-Spurs and Wolverhampton Wanderers manager. It's a decent appointment. I don't think it's much of an upgrade on Steve Cooper, if I'm honest. And we'll have to wait and see if Nuno and Forest can get a bit of a manager bounce. They take on Bournemouth in this one, who, of course, last time I had that game cancelled against Luton Town mid-game. But they've been doing really well lately, getting a lot of underrated results. In this one, I do think they get another win for Bournemouth. 2-1 at the City Ground for Bournemouth. Moving on, we go to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium where Spurs host Everton. Everton, what a remarkable job. And to lose out on penalty kicks against Fulham to miss out on the semi-final is heartbreaking for them. What a tie that was. But in the league as well, if you try to add on their 10 points to what they've currently got, they would be above a lot of teams in the mid-table section, and teams that, you know, quite a lot of us neutrals do rate quite highly. So what a job Sean Dyche is doing there at Everton. In this one, I think they hold Tottenham to a draw, 1-1 in this one. Up next, we go to arguably the game of the weekend. It's Liverpool hosting Arsenal. Really excited for this one. I see quite a few goals, but no winner. 2-2 in this one. And finally, we finish off with the Christmas Eve game. Wolves hosting Chelsea. This is the first Christmas Eve game in a long time. As far as I can remember, this is the first one. Anyway, looking forward to it. Hopefully it'll be a cracker. 1 PM kickoff on Christmas Eve. And I do think it will be a cracker of a game. Chelsea to win 3-2 at Molineux. Well then guys, there are my predictions for match week 18 in the Premier League. Of course, these are the last round of fixtures before Christmas. So I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas. I'll try get the Boxing Day predictions out for the Championship and Premier League on Christmas Eve, hopefully. And I know I did say I'd try to get out a lot of Christmas content. I'm really sorry. A lot has been going on in the last 2 weeks. And in the new year, I'll just have to make it up to you guys with some more content. I'm really sorry. I'll try potentially get a video out Christmas related or two, but no promises there. Anyway guys, hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one very soon guys. Take care. Goodbye.